Warning. The following video contains strong language that some viewers may find offensive or disturbing.
NSFW, guys who actually bought the "you won't last 5 minutes playing this game" from the ads from porn. What was it? What happened? Was it a scam? I didn't bought, but I did the survey. It said, "Are you over the age 18? I said no, and the next question appeared. They don't care, I guess. I got curious with the same question one day. So I input fake credit card info from that fake name generator website into a few of those sites. From what I can tell, this is what they do: steal pornographic content from artists and sites to use on their scam site and for ridiculous eye-catching ads. Lead site visitors with false promises and ask for CC info. If CC info is obtained, usually an error screen will pop up saying something to the extent of, "Sorry, we're scheduled for maintenance," or "Our site is having problems. Please check back later," which is just to cover up the fact that there is no site, and it's all a front to trick you into giving them your CC info. They are an absolute cancer, and any porn site that allows ads from these vile scammers are scumbags. Looking at you, Pornhub. I'm someone whose photos get used for those ads all the time. Asian girls near you, Chinese, Japanese, Korean hot girl wants to fuck, etc., because I used to post a lot of Reddit and I did porn. It's weird seeing my work used and making money for other people in a scammy way. Even if I report the ad to whatever website is hosting it, they don't care. Most of the ads are set up by random companies, so you can't even go after them that way. I've kind of just accepted my face is now used for scam ads. I've never understood these ads. Try not to come. Yeah, that's what I'm on a porn site for. I don't want to jack off. I didn't go for one of those games, but did try one of those trials that require you to enter your CC to get verified. I was immediately notified by my bank of suspicious activity, and they blocked the transaction and locked my card. I called my bank and had them dispute the charge, but opened my card back up instead of canceling the old one. Who can remember all the passwords to their accounts set up with autopay? A couple days later I had a transaction of over $750 post for an order from Nike. They presumably have built-in keyloggers. They are all scams. Every single one. Edit, to those wondering. I got everything refunded. And I was, indeed, an idiot who deserved it. Years of experience allow me to not last 5 minutes on my own with just about any porn, so the bar is kinda low. It's been 3 weeks. I can't stop coming. My house is flooding. My wife took the kids. Someone save me from this 10th circle of hell. I clicked one a long time ago when I was like 16. It asked me questions about am I a male and which girl I want to fuck first. I answered them all, and it redirected me to some type of medieval community building game. I got really far in that game. If I remembered the really ling website name, I could probably still log in to this day. Edit, the one that looks like it the most is Forge of Empires. But my memory has faded due to me playing football all my life. Peas, I don't actually do Xanax, I just put it because I made my account out of boredom because Instagram had shut down and I never thought I would actually be on here regularly. Serious answer. I accidentally clicked one once trying to close all the ads on the page. It deadass opened a Roblox sign-up page. Still very confused by that strategy. Edit, to make it worse. Not even on a porn site. Anime gets the same fucking ads. EDIT too, fuck, now everyone knows I like anime titties. Oops. My question is, why do some of the more established sites let advertisements on their sites that are blatantly scams? Surely they aren't getting enough money from it to make it worth tarnishing their reputation. Was watching a show the other day on a streaming website. Finished the episode and thought, fuck it. Let's see what happens if I actually click this porn game ad. Turned on NordVPN, clicked it, and it took me to a generic webpage. Fantasy background with a sexy superimposed female scantily clad character as you would expect. Are you 18 or over? Yes, due to laws in your country or area. You may not be able to view explicit content until level 10. Do you wish to continue? Weird but sure. Yes, pick your character, 2 sexy scantily clad characters now. One on each side with different themes. Left is a half-elf enchantress-looking character dressed in the most minimal belly dancing tassel-like armor you could think before. It's just straight-up porn. Right one was a human warrior dual-wielding cool-looking swords in the typical stylized bikini armor with accentuating designs here and there. I'll pick the warrior cause she looks cooler. Can you guess where I was redirected to? Raid fucking Shadow Legends. They got me. I can assure you, it's very much a scam. I haven't bought into it. But I know how. Well, you know those animations or stills they use? Well, as a massive pervert, I've seen a loot of porn in my time. Fictional and real, and those ads are literally just rips of animations and stills you can find on R34. Yep, I can confirm, I've recognized a lot of girls in ads. Some of them are kids you hear about on social media. I remember hearing about some girl that was retarded, not my words, who was doing it for attention since her parents hated her. Think it originally happened on 4chan like 20 years ago. Just goes to show you how so little people care about anything but money. Not only stealing content from others but also using shit that's illegal. The sites that allow this shit are just as guilty too. I've personally reported many of them and have never seen any taken down. I'm actually kind of glad these scammers have transitioned to stealing R34 art. It's better than the alternative. It was the full release version of Skyrim years before it came out. I only had to give it 6 credit cards. I don't know, I lasted only a few seconds. After that my computer just exploded. Well, I'm a woman but just gonna answer fuck it. It linked me to a weird website full of porn games that when you clicked, transferred you to even more game sites. Some of the games you can find on Newgrounds adult section. I recommend the Meet and Fuck series. I really tried, but Mario's THICC and juicy ass wiggling up and down as he smashes bricks with his stupidly sexy head was just too much for me. Most of them are probably just scams to get your information. And you're left with shitty unsexy turn-based games or a ripoff of Bejeweled or some kind of narrative game where you pick the dialogue. I remember when I was a young pubescent horny teenager I paid for an actually decent hentai MMORPG with some good physics, aha. For me it was just a simple point-and-click porn game. The porn was nice but the game was simple. Still got off. It was a VR instructions game and I don't wanna brag but I kinda lasted 5 whole minutes plus some extra seconds. So if this is fake then there aren't any MILFs, BBWs, college girls in my area who are eager for anonymous sex via Pornhub sponsored apps. I'm a girl and wanted to see what all the fuss about Overwatch characters riding dick was. So I clicked on one of the ads. There was actually a voice actress reading out the ad. So I was like, cool, maybe this isn't a scam or virus. But turns out you have to make a whole account to play. I just got frustrated and went back to surfing the hub. But here were different game modes I think. And there was also character selection. It looked pretty cool, but I wasn't about to make a whole account just to jack it. It is almost always one of two things. 1. A Nutaku game, really high quality. I recommend FAP CEO and Booty Farm. The ads are everywhere, so if you see some anime shit it's probably Nutaku. 2. Sex Simulator. This game is also high quality. I'm a girl but I clicked on one out of curiosity once and it brought me to a hentai sex simulator. In my experience the ads are on Kiss Anime. Accidentally click one for Naruto Online, yet the image used wasn't even a character from Naruto. Honestly every time I go back to Kiss Anime the ads get lewder and lewder with some just being cropped hentai I left as soon as I saw requires a credit card. Not a male but a female. A long time ago, I was a desperate young lass who wanted to see some sexy women getting plowed but hated porn. Considering the acting most bland and the actresses most unappealing. Tired of the mediocre MILFs and subpar stepsisters. I naively clicked on the banners. Yes, it was intended for a more male audience. But did I care? Nay. The screen was enticing to say the least. Busty women, flat-chested women, women of all races and backgrounds. And even a few celebrity chicks and fictional women I was into were all getting smashed or engaging in splendid sex. Alas, I made the foolish choice to proceed into this dangerous web of lies. The appeal of being able to customize a sexual scenario sucked me in. Being able to choose my partner, gender, and style of sex was undeniably appealing. I mindlessly clicked through question after question, determined to play that #1 free sex simulator ever. Unfortunately, I arrived at the screen of doom. The screen which required age verification. I began my quest to enter this forbidden domain, looking for many accounts and fake credit cards. After many failed attempts, I finally made a bold move, swiping my father's credit card and subscribing to the service. XA0 upon entrance to this supposedly #1 website to finally claim the virtual coochie I longed for. I made a horrific discovery. I was on some bizarre website that I don't remember the name of. Were there any beautiful women awaiting me? Nay. Was this a professionally made website with cutting-edge graphics and gameplay? Nay. Instead, there were horrendous knockoffs of Candy Crush or games such as Solitaire. These games were of the same quality as the shitty mobile games that you see in those adverts on Instagram. Desperately, I searched through game after game, hoping to find the game that I wouldn't last 5 minutes playing. Unfortunately, the truth sunk in and I was left devastated. This strange company had my father's credit card. And worse, it wasn't even free. Ever since this tragedy, I have dealt with many a virus on my Mac. XA0 all I can say is, 'tis a scam. I'll give a serious answer. So I didn't click on any of those ads. But I'm not going to lie. I've gone out and have played sex games before. In all honesty, a lot of them are just really stupid single-frame dialogue games. The dialogue is most often horrible if not hilarious, and the actual sex scenes are like a gif of animated people. Some of them are okay in a deviant sort of way. There was one game I remember playing as a teenager a few times where it was an anime blowjob simulator and you control everything with an orgasm bar to the side. I'm sure you could guess what it does when the bar is full. You pretty much just select a bunch of different options. Deep throat, stroke, lick balls, stupid shit like that, and the more you combine them the faster the bar goes up. There are other ones where it's a virtual online third-person game like a sexual PlayStation Home where you can walk around in a bar or club setting and chat with other people. You can hook up and do all sorts of sexual things. But all it pretty much is dudes playing the dudes or dudes playing the women. I've never played a sex game that was actually good, and I'm kinda surprised there isn't one out there because I'm sure there'd be a demand for it. For watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button. See you next time.